Hi, my name is Janai Lane, and I'm the founder of Spirit Coach Training. Welcome. I want to share with you a story, an experience that I had with one of the Ascended Masters. And this is when I was facilitating a retreat in Arizona, and it was the first night, and my group was gathering. They were flying in from all over the country, and we were meeting on this beautiful, warm Arizona evening, and we were all coming together, probably about 25 of us. And I was welcoming my group, and then we were going into this chapel to pray for healing and miracles and guidance for our retreat. And so everybody was seated, and I was sitting in the back, and I sat down, and I felt very, very good, and relaxed and open. And as I closed my eyes, this very familiar feeling happened. And this feeling was this feeling of absolute unconditional love came over me. And Yeshua, Master Jesus, came in like he often does. And he began to say to me something that I didn't expect at all. He said, Janai, you need to surrender. You need to surrender. And my first thought, was, and this was all happening telepathically, was, what do you mean? I am surrendered. I feel good. I feel relaxed. I feel open. Boy, I've given up so many different things in my life. It's been quite a journey. All of these thoughts went through my head, and he just said very lovingly but firmly, you need to surrender even more. And then I heard him tell me to get on the floor, to get on the floor and lay down prostrate on the floor. And it was very clear instruction, and yet I didn't want to do it. Here I am, the facilitator, I'm leading my group, and this wasn't the time for me to get on the floor. And this is what my little mind, the little Janai, was having a problem with this instruction. And, this went on for a few seconds, and then I got on the floor and I just did it. I just got down on my knees. It was carpet, so it was okay. It's soft. I laid down prostrate and completely my whole body. Now, I can't say that I've ever really done this, not completely in this way. I've gotten on my knees before, but not like this. I was face down on the floor. And at first it felt very, very uncomfortable for me, very uncomfortable, very vulnerable. And as I was lying there, all of a sudden it felt like a kind of release. Tears started coming out of my eyes, a kind of release, a deep letting go of something I didn't even know I was carrying. I didn't even know was there. And it began to just pour out of me into the earth, into the floor, just pouring out. And it was just this release. And it was like, how sometimes you don't even know what you're carrying until it's gone. It was like that. It was just, I let go. And when I finally sat back up, I felt this lightness, this freedom, and this deeper level of openness. Like my heart was wide open, wide open. And it really helped me. That retreat was amazing, in so many ways as a facilitator, because I was so much more, um, centered in my high heart, and that high heart was open. It had wings, like many of the sacred hearts are depicted in the Sufi tradition. And it changed everything. Now, surrender is such an important principle, and you've probably heard many spiritual teachers talk about it. And this is something that we're going to work on in the upcoming uh, course on and with the Ascended Masters. So I hope you can join us on this journey, because I know for me, surrender has really opened the door to so much love and so many of my own gifts and my ability to serve others. So thank you so much for listening, and many blessings to surrender more fully in your life. Namaste.